could be preventing a possible touchdown.
To throw again on second down. Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Rams are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. So first and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 15. They begin the drive with Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They go play action now. Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Our game here, the 2nd of 3 on this fine Christmas day. Coming up later tonight, the Bucs and Cardinals from Glendale. And then remember, as if your spouse hasn't chided you enough already, more football coming your way tomorrow night. Chargers and Colts on the 26th from Indianapolis. To throw on 2nd and 6, Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. An extra point by Nagar is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Stafford's throw pulled in by Atwell here. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line. 42.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Right back to Atwell. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 7-7, our score after one.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A tackle made there by Caden Stearns. The Rams at 12-2 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Touchdown, LA! A great play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season, and the Rams have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
Rams 14, Broncos 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising, because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On first down, Stafford here. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll that'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27. The slot man in motion right. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about their 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Cup.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Four yards remain for 2nd down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown! Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford as his guys have now moved out in front.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From way up at the 23.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here caught by Mims.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 4.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's a 1st down and then some, a 32-yard pickup.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play action. It's Wilson. Under pressure, they got him again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. And this is going to be no good. He missed it off to the left. So we've reached halftime here. Charles has already thrown off his headset. He's out here. He says, it's Christmas Day. I'm going home. We're not done yet, though. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Play action. Now Wilson. Running right through him. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Off the play fake. Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Riley Dixon now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
42.
Akers again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. His 4th rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Rams are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. Got a man. It's Judy, complete. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They go play action now. Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They go play action with Wilson. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Stafford. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The slot man in motion right. Stafford now to throw. And he will find Atwell. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but